Manandhar, Sami or Sami. There are various groups within the Newar community, including one bearing the surname Manandhar. The term Manandhar holds significance, categorizing this group as Sami or Sami in the Newari language. As per Nepal Bhasa language conventions, the compound word Sami is created by adding the suffix mi to the verb sa. Sa refers to mustard oil mill, while mi denotes mastery or expertise in Newari language. Therefore, it signifies the ownership of a coal factory or an establishment engaged in mustard oil production. The term Sami appears to be derived from Sami by means of linguistic alteration. People who possess machinery for extracting oil are commonly known as Sami or Sami. Mustard oil production extends beyond the Kathmandu Valley, reaching areas like Lalitpur, Bhaktapur, Sangha, Kokana, Techo and Thimi, and extends further to Makwanpur, Birganj and Biratnagar. This oil, distinct in its properties compared to sesame, almond or soybean oil, has been an integral part of traditional uses since ancient times. Notably in preparing delectable Newar dishes such as chola, kachila, achar and bara, traditional mustard oil remains the primary choice despite the availability of various oils in the market. Beyond Newar cuisine, mustard oil finds application in diverse culinary practices. Sesame oil, another traditional oil, is often utilized in herbal medicine, particularly in practice embracing allopathic treatment methods. In the Newar community, post-childbirth, daily massages for the mother with mustard oil are customary. This practice is believed to promote regular blood circulation when the mother and baby are exposed to sunlight during these massages. Mustard oil serves multiple purposes rooted in traditional practice. Scientifically, it's deemed appropriate for massage due to its reduced friction. It's commonly applied to baby's nose, ear, and navel to harness the sun's warmth, acting as a protective barrier against harmful bacteria and insects. Additionally, a unique tradition involves applying mustard oil after bathing during Maghe Sangranti, symbolizing its close association with this festival. On Gupuni, corresponding to Nepal Sambat, the customary consumption of kwati, a dish made with 9 types of pulses, mixed with mustard oil, is believed to possess health benefits. Moreover, combining fenugreek with traditional mustard oil and consuming it is thought to balance internal body temperature and enhance disease resistance. The significance of mustard oil extends beyond personal use. It's also employed in religious practice. Lighting lamps in sacred spaces such as temples, stupas and chaityas involves the use of mustard oil. During Jatra Parva, Chilaka, Mushya is burned utilizing mustard oil. Moreover, in Bhaktapur and Thimi, mustard oil is traditionally used to illuminate lamps during Indra Jatra festival. The Sami community, especially those residing in the valley, has upheld the practice of producing mustard oil as a traditional occupation. Historical records, including those from Chinese traveler Wang Hongse, highlight the production of mustard oil in Nepal during that era. Documentation found in the historical settlements located in Sangha, situated at the border of Bhaktapur and Kavra district, not only sheds lights on the beauty of ancient Nepal, but also emphasizes the tribes residing there and their occupation of mustard oil production. Wang Hongse's travelogue mentions the traditional occupation of producing mustard oil, which has been a steadfast profession among the Sami or Manandhar community until recent times. The community residing in Sangha has historically been home to Sami community until recent times. The term Sangami refers to the inhabitants of Sangha, where a significant settlement of Sami community is found. Over time, the term Sangami had gradually transferred into Sami into the local parlance. The terminology evolution has led to the contemporary uses of Sami for the resident in this area. The historical foundation of the indigenous Sami community in Nepal, establishing mustard oil production as its primary profession through the utilization of coal or oil mill, is further corroborated by the Varna system instituted by King Jayasiti Malla. During the 14th century, King Jayasiti Malla, the ruler of Nepal at that period, organized society into 4 castes: Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Sudra. Within this classification, the Salmi or Siami community, associated with the third Varna, is noted for their involvement in oil extraction, while Babiya is mentioned for their role in binding khat. Additionally, the text identifies other occupational roles such as Guvazu Bajrachara responsible for Buddhist rituals, Chipa dyer for cloth dyeing, Pu painter for artistry, Kau carpenter for crafting iron tools, and now Napit for grooming tasks like nails and hair trimming. The legend suggests that during Malla's reign, the Salamis faced punishment for their involvement in a conspiracy aimed at destroying the pillar located in front of Patan Palace. This incident occurred around the 14th century when the region was divided into small states characterized by enmity and rivalry, often leading to various conflicts and acts of misconduct. The alleged conspiracy involves attempts to damage physical structures and incite disturbances. According to the legend, individuals accused of these actions, particularly those from the Salmi or Siami community residing in Patan, face repercussion. It is said that a particular person exiled them as a punitive measures. Consequently, they migrated to nearby villages like Chitlang, areas surrounding Dakhinkali and Farping. While this legend is widely accepted and seems plausible from a logical perspective, it lacks factual verification. Notably, considering the relatively small population of Salmi or Siami community within Patan city, this legend holds some logical weight but should be regarded as a legend rather than a historical fact. The reference to Wanta Kshatraya Chaparya Dei Kugu in 496 Nepal Sambat years indicates the construction of physical structure in the western region. It is noteworthy historical occurrence within the Manandhar community. This inscription is documented on a palm leaf dating back to Aswin Sukla Navami, 485 Nepal Sambat years, during the reign of Jaya Arjun Dev. Additionally, a land document belonging to Amar Singh Manandhar from Banepa stands as one of the oldest records associated with the Manandhar community discovered thus far. These historical documents provide valuable insights into the early history and activities of the Manandhar community during that period. The Sami community, known by various names such as Manandhar, Mandhari, Mandhar, Salmi and Sami in contemporary times, has a diverse nomenclature associated with it. In historical records from the time of Sritin Maharaj Jangabadur Ranaji, the community was referred to as Salmi. A Mahajan named Dharmanaran Salmi, hailing from Kathmandu, provided a loan to Jangabadur Kumar during the early 19th century. Jangabadur faced challenges in repaying this loan, which led him to go underground. However, upon ascending to the power as Sritin Maharaj, he appointed Dharmanaran Salmi to oversee the country's financial matters. During Jangabadur's visit to Hindustan to meet with East India Company officials and his trip to Britain, Dharmanaran Salmi took charge of managing the entire economy. Moreover, historical accounts suggest that when Nepal engaged in a war with China, Dharmanaran Salmi was prepared to allocate funds exceeding the total war expenses. These historical events illustrate the close association of the Siami community with governmental agencies and their significant role in managing financial affairs during critical periods in Nepal's history. The Manandhar community is referred to as Siami around Kathmandu and Patan, while they are known as Sami in Bhaktapur. Primarily engaged in the production of edible oils, particularly mustard oil, the Manandhars are renowned for creating 32 varieties of edible oils. In Kathmandu, the Siami community has historically been prominent in 9 villages, each hosting at least one oil refinery. Among these villages, the naming of 4 tolls, Ussa, has been based on the presence of oil extraction factories. Notable examples include Laikusa, Daisa, Nusa and Falsasa. These tolls are all situated to the south of Basantpur Palace in Kathmandu. The site where mustard oil is produced, the primary occupation of the Siami communities, is referred to as Sa in the local language. The process begins by soaking mustard in water within the oil extraction factory. Following this, The soaked mustard is dried. The clean mustard is ground into a fine powder and then roasted in a large pan. Oil extraction is carried out by pressing the roasted mustard powder with the amide of marrow. This traditional method has utilized various tools such as poo, initially made from buffalo skin but now commonly made of plastic. It's a container for mustard powder. Hasa or nanglo, used for crushing mustard. Sonicha for purifying mustard. Khale bora, a large sack used in drying wet mustard. Dala, a container for storing mustard and mustard powder. Bhaja, a large iron pan for roasting. Swafi acts as a crusher and dust remover. Mugacha, wooden tool used for breaking hard residues produced during oil pressing. Ga, the grinding place for roasted mustard powder. Kui, a tool employed for removing mustard seeds from their husk. The community, whose primary occupation involves oil extraction, brings trident-shaped lamps during the Indrajatra celebration in Bhaktapur. In Nepal language, Ya refers to hand and Mata signifies lamp. Presumably it's called Yamata because it resembles a hand. This tradition, introduced by the Manandhar community, dates back to the era of King Jagat Prakash Malla. Some refer to it as Akasdeep, indicating a lamp lighting the sky to guide gods and goddesses, flying animals and birds. Yamata is also considered a form of donation, believed to enhance life, intelligence and consciousness. Additionally, there is a belief that gazing at this lamp sharpens one's eyesight. During the Malla period in Bhaktapur, the city was divided into 3 sections, upper, middle and lower, each with 2 mills. As a result of the amalgamation of these 2 parts, it became customary to present 2 Yamata each day during the final 3 days of the Indrajatra festival. However, owing to the joint status in the middle, only 1 Yamata is brought from the penultimate day. During the Malla period, there were originally 2 lamps that were lit, indicating the presence of 2 mills in Golmadi. Presently, only 1 mill, Nanima, situated in Golmadi, is in operation. The second mill during the Malla era was situated in the present-day location of Padikhel. Due to the public gathering, only 1 Yamata is brought on the second day of the festival. The Manandhars carried the Betadiya or Betal Vairav placed in front of the chariot of Vairavnath during the Biska Jatra in Bhaktapur. This signifies the shift from tradition to symbolizing Vairavnath and Hanuman in the mustard oil factory, serving as a part of the traditional occupation. In Bhaktapur and Madhyapur Timi, Vairavnath is revered within the factory premises, while Lord Hanuman is worshipped in Kathmandu. In Bhaktapur, the age-old tradition involves worshipping Vairavnath by burying a long stone halfway into the ground. The stone, symbolizing Vairavnath, is installed within the factory during the Indrajatra festival. Simultaneously, in Timi, where the tradition includes strong piercing, the Yamata or sky lamp is taken out from the same region. Lord Hanuman is venerated on the day of Fagus Chaturdasi and replaced within the mustard factory in Kathmandu. In some places, puja ceremonies are conducted on the Ashtami day of Dasai. Thank you.